Okay, guys, welcome to today's class. We are going to start right now with the activity that I sent you yesterday. Yesterday, I sent you these questions in which you needed to express your opinion about these questions. Remember that today we're gonna start talking about relationships. Okay, so I need you to give your opinion about these questions, okay? So the first question was, what do you usually see in a person you're dating? Okay, any volunteers? Who wants to talk? Piedad?
I usually see in a person the conversation.
Yeah. Okay, how that person talks, maybe?
Yes.
Okay, very good. Now, Belen, what do you...
You,
Yeah, Piedad, continue.
su forma de ser.
Okay, very good. We can say their personality.
Their personality.
Their personality, very good. We're gonna be talking about appearance and personality. Good, thank you, Piedad. Now, Belen, what do you usually see in a person you're dating?
I usually see a person personality and rarely appearance.
Appearance, very good. Rarely appearance. Okay. Now, we had this other question. This is a little bit polemic, okay? What do you think is more important? The physical appearance, the personal appearance, or the personality in a person? So, Alison, what do you think is more important?
Personality.
Personality. Why, Alison?
Por su forma de ser.
Yeah, okay. Now, Genesis, what do you think is more important in a person? Appearance or personality?
Personality.
Why?
No sé cómo decirlo en inglés, pero es como que ya tendría una idea de más o menos cómo es.
Okay, you can say, I have an idea about how that person is. Okay, I'm writing your ideas in the chat. I have an idea about how that person is. Brazy, what do you think is more important in a person, appearance or personality?
Personality.
Yeah, why?
No sé cómo decirlo, pero sería para imaginarme cómo va a ser la relación o sea, cómo voy a tratarlo, o sea.
Okay. Okay, I get your idea. Thank you very much. And finally, we have the last question. Do you think another person could or should choose someone or a partner from you? For example, let's suppose that I have a friend and that friend is trying to look for a partner for me, or you have your classmate, for example, and they tell you, oh, I know someone, and you might be interested in that person to be your boyfriend or your girlfriend. Do you think that is a good idea, that somebody else finds a person for you, a partner for you? What do you think? Piedad, what do you think? Do you think it is okay that another person finds a partner for you?
No, it's not okay. I prefer meet that person by my own count.
Yeah.
Por mi propia cuenta.
Yeah. Very good. Decimos on my own. Esa es la expresión.
On my own.
On my own. Very good. Now, Belén, what do you think?
I prefer. I prefer.
What do you prefer?
I have prefer a person.
Yeah.
Because
Let's suppose that you have a friend and that friend tells you, oh, I have a person or a man who can be your boyfriend, for example. Do you think that is a good idea?
no.
Why not?
Because o sea, no sé cómo explicarlo, pero,
Yeah, say it in Spanish.
o sea, no dejaría que otra persona escoja la persona porque puede ser que no tenga las cualidades o la personalidad que yo quisiera que tenga.
Okay, very good. Thank you very much, Belén, for all the ones who participated. Today, we're going to be talking about a situation like that. Okay, we have Charlotte. You remember Charlotte, the main character in this unit. She has her mom and her best friend. They are trying to look for a partner for Charlotte. So we're going to listen and we are going to answer some questions based on that. Okay, so we are start working on Drive. This is activity number 16. And you are going to listen. Let me upload this. You're going to listen about Charlotte, and she's going to meet two men. Okay, one of those men is the one that her mom advised, and the other one is the one that her best friend advised. Okay, so the first man is Alexander. Okay, so we're gonna listen. You're gonna listen first. Primero vamos a escuchar y van a tratar de comprender de manera general de qué se trata el audio o cómo es Alexander, who is the first person that she's going to meet. Okay, so try to listen, try to look for keywords. Pueden tomar notas de palabras claves que les ayuden a comprender un poco el audio. Okay, so listen, please, about Alexander, who is the first person.
1.14. My first impression of Alexander was that he was much older than me. In fact, he was 32, but I thought he was older. But when we started talking, I really liked him. He was extrovert and funny, and he had a very good sense of humour. He works for a TV company, and he told me a lot of good stories about his work. He was also interested in the same things as me, art and music, and we talked a lot about that. Physically, he wasn't really my type. It's difficult to say why. He was tall and dark and quite good looking, and he had a nice smile, but there just wasn't any chemistry between us. I could imagine going to a concert or theatre with him, but as a friend. Sorry, Mum, but no.
Okay, so did you understand anything about the audio? What did you understand? How is
La
Alexander?
mamá. Alexander es un chico que la mamá de Charlotte le quiere presentar.
Yeah. And does she like Alexander?
No.
No. Okay. Did you understand about his physical appearance?
He's tall and dark.
Yeah, tall and dark. Very good. Is he handsome, good looking, or is he ugly?
Handsome.
Yeah, he is handsome. Okay. Now, we are going to do the first thing with the second person that she meets. And the second person is Oliver. Okay, Oliver is the second man that she is going to meet. Now we are going to listen again. So try to look for keywords or words that are going to help us understand the whole audio. Now we're going to listen, then you're going to tell me what you understand from the audio.
1.15. When I first saw Oliver, I thought he looked warm and friendly and more attractive than Alexander. He was quite tall, with short blonde hair, and he had lovely blue eyes, a bit like the actor Jude Law. He was a bit shy and quiet at first, but when we started chatting, he relaxed, and we found we had a lot of things in common. We both liked books and the cinema. He was generous, too. He wanted to pay for everything. I really enjoyed the evening. When it was time to go, he asked for my phone number and said he wanted to meet again. We walked out of the restaurant and went to look for a taxi. And then something happened, and I knew that it was impossible for me to go out with him. He said, "At last," and took out a packet of cigarettes. That was it, I'm afraid. I could never have a boyfriend who was a smoker. I think perhaps for my next date, I'm going to choose the man myself. I don't think another person can really choose a partner for you.
Now, what did you understand about Oliver?
Oliver es más guapo que Alexander.
Yeah.
Es no tan alto. Tiene
Yeah.
ojos azules. Es rubio.
And does Charlotte like Oliver?
Yes. Más o menos.
Yeah, but there was one thing that she didn't like about Oliver. Did you understand what it was? There was one thing. Yeah, I'll repeat that part. Let's try to.
Both like books and the cinema. He was generous too. He wanted to pay for everything. I really enjoyed the evening. When it was time to go, he asked for my phone number and said he wanted to meet again. We walked out of the restaurant and went to look for a taxi. And then something happened, and I knew that it was impossible for me to go out with him.
Okay, aquí viene lo que no le gustó. Try to understand it.
He said, "At last," and took out a packet of cigarettes. That was it, I'm afraid. I could never have a boyfriend who was a smoker. I think perhaps for my next date, I'm going to choose the man myself. I don't think another person can really choose a partner for you.
Now, did you understand?
Ella nunca saldría con un hombre que fuma.
Exactly. That's it. Okay, aquí tenemos dos palabras claves. Primero dice cigarettes. What is cigarettes? What is the meaning of cigarettes? Cigarrillos. Very good. And the verb is smoke. Smoke significa fumar. So she doesn't like people who smokes. Okay, now we are gonna work now on Google Drive. Let me. Okay, here it is. We're gonna be working in here. You are going to listen to the first audio, and you are going to complete the transcript with the words that we have in here. Okay, and then we're gonna listen to the second audio, and you're going to do the same thing. When you finish the two audios, okay, we are going to answer these questions. Okay, first, you are going to listen to these words. Vamos a escuchar y vamos a repetir these words, okay? Remember that you don't have to turn your microphone on, but I'm watching you through the camera. Now, let's listen and repeat the words that we have in here. Now, listen and repeat after me. Funny, good looking, older, interested, chemistry, extrovert, tall, sense of humor. Okay, now let's repeat the next set of words. Repeat after me. Relaxed, cigarettes, warm, blonde hair, a partner, attractive, generous, and blue eyes. Okay. Now, Alison, can you please read the first set of words that we have in here?
Funny,
Yeah.
good looking, older, interesting, chemistry, extrovert, tall, sense of humor.
Sense of humor. Very good. Thank you very much. Now, Susan, can you please read the next set of words?
Relaxed,
Relaxed.
cigarettes,
Relaxed,
warm, lower hair, partner, attractive, generous, and blue eyes.
blue eyes. Very good. Okay. Now, we have some questions in here. These questions you're going to answer after you listen to the two audios. Okay. Jose, can you please read question number 1, 2, and 3?
Yes. What did she think of Alexander? Does she want to see Alexander again? Write down adjectives or expressions that Charlotte used to describe Alexander's appearance and personality.
Very good. Now, in the first one, you are going to say what she thinks of Alexander. Do you think does she think Alexander is a good partner for her? Does she think he's good looking? I don't know. Whatever she thinks about Alexander. In number 2, you have to ask yes or no. Yes, she does. No, she doesn't. About if she wants to see Alexander again, once more. That is in the audio. And in number 3, you are going to make a list of adjectives and expressions that she uses to describe Alexander's appearance and personality. For example, good looking, funny, tall, all of that is about appearance and personality. Now, let's read number 4 and number 5. Genesis, can you please read those questions, 4 and 5?
Okay. What does Charlotte decide in the end?
Mhm.
I agree why Charlotte.
With Charlotte, very good. Now, what is the decision of Charlotte at the end? Does she think she's going to go out with Alexander? Does she think that she's going to go out with Oliver? Or she doesn't like any of them? So you need to tell there what she decides. And in number 5, you need to give your opinion if you agree, si están de acuerdo con la decisión de Charlotte. Para eso ya deben haber escrito la decisión de Charlotte in number 4. Okay, so I repeat, you listen to number 1, then you listen to number 2, you complete with the words, and then you answer the questions based on the activities on the 2 audios that we have in here. Now, are these activities clear? Yep, okay. So I will send you the link and we're gonna be in silence. Vamos a estar en silencio porque es una actividad de listening. We're gonna be in silence for 10 minutes so that you can listen once and over again. Pueden repetir, avanzar, poner pausa para que puedan comprender y puedan completar. Okay, so this is activity 16.
Teacher, en la segunda pregunta es en base a lo que hemos escuchado o a lo que está.
Estas preguntas,
Ajá.
sí, las primeras 4 es en base a lo que escuchan, lo que está aquí, y la quinta es opinión personal.
Ok.
Okay, good. Now, please open the link. Download the activity. Recuerden, como siempre, descargar la actividad, subirla a Drive e irla trabajando online para yo poder ir viendo cómo van avanzando. Okay, we're going to have 10 minutes hasta las 6:35 and we're going to be in silence. If you have any questions, you can text me through the chat box. So we have 10 minutes from now. We have 10 minutes from now till... Okay, guys. Okay, guys. So we're going to check. Now, first we are going to complete the transcripts with the words that we have in here. And I'm gonna start with Jose. Jose, can you please read the first paragraph about Alexander and tell us what the correct answers are?
Okay. My first impression of Alexander was that he was much older than me. In fact, he was 32, but I thought he was older. But when we start talking, I really like him. He was extrovert and funny, and he had a very good sense of humor. He works for a TV company, and he told me a lot of good stories about his work. He was also interested in the same things as me.
He was also interested.
He was also interested in the same things as me, art and music, and we talked a lot about that. Physically, he wasn't really my type. It's difficult to say why. He was tall and dark and quite good looking, and he had a nice smile. But there just wasn't any chemistry between us. I could imagine going to a concert or theater with him, but as a friend. Sorry, mom, but no.
Very good. Okay, we have these words in here. We have funny, good looking. What is it? What is the meaning or a synonym for good looking?
Buena apariencia.
Yeah, very good. Good looking es como parece que alguien se ve bien físicamente. Si es una mujer, we can say pretty, beautiful. And if it's a man, we can say handsome. But good looking is in general for men and women. Now, what is chemistry? What is the meaning of chemistry?
Química.
Very good. When you meet a person, you can say, oh, there was chemistry or there was not chemistry between us. It means that you had a good relationship or you got along well. That is chemistry. And finally, sense of humor. What is sense of humor?
Sentido del humor.
Very good. Sentido del humor. Like when you like to make jokes, when you are funny, that means that you have a good sense of humor. Pay attention to all of these words because these are going to help us describe a person, both physically and also about their personality. Now we are going to do the same with the second part. And for this one, Piedad, can you please read the second part about Oliver?
When I first saw Oliver, I thought he looked, excuse me.
He looked
warm and friendly and more attractive than Alexander. He was quite tall with short, long, and he had lovely blue eyes, a bit like the actor Jude Law. He was a bit shy and quiet at first, but when we started chatting, he relaxed. And we found he had a lot of things in common. We both liked books and the cinema. He was generous too. He wanted to pay for everything. I really enjoyed the evening. When it was time to go, he asked for my phone number and he said he wanted to meet again. He walked out of the restaurant and went to look for a taxi. And then something happened. And I knew that it was impossible for me to go out with him. He said at last, and took out a packet of cigarettes. That was it. I'm afraid. He could never have a boyfriend who was a smoker. I think perhaps for my next date, I'm going to choose the man myself. I don't think another person can really choose a partner for you.
very good. Okay, so in here we have another set of words. What is a partner? What is a synonym for a partner?
Una pareja, un compañero.
Exactly. Okay, a partner can be a boyfriend or it can be a girlfriend. Very good. And we also have the verb, the adjective warm. What do you think warm means in this context? We say that,
Cálido.
yeah, cálido. When a person, you see that person and you feel comfortable, you feel welcomed. So that is warm and friendly. Okay, so in here we have another set of words that can help us describe a person physically and also about their personality. Now, we're gonna be answering the questions. Now, Susan, the first question, please. What did Charlotte think of Alexander? What was her impression or her thoughts on Alexander?
Disculpa, me preguntó a mí.
Yeah, Susan, number one.
What did she think of Alexander?
Yeah.
She thought he was tall with blonde hair, beautiful blue eyes, and that he looked like an actor.
That is Oliver. Alexander is the first one. This is Alexander. Yeah, so what does she think about Alexander?
He's short. Sí, está bien.
Yeah, okay. She thought that he was older. What is the meaning of older?
Viejo.
Older, yeah. Literalmente significa más viejo, pero en realidad lo usamos para decir mayor cuando hablamos de edad. For example, I am 28 and my brother is 14, so I am older than him. That means that I have lived longer than him. Okay, so in here, there are many options. You can say that she thinks that he is older than her, or she thought that he is older than her, or you can talk about his personality or about his appearance. So here, there are many options. Now, for number two, does she want to see Alexander again, Allison? Number two. Does Charlotte want to see Alexander again?
No,
No.
because she.
Yep. Allison?
No, she doesn't.
She doesn't, yes.
She doesn't.
No, she doesn't. Pueden agregar más información if you want, okay? Now, for number three, what are the adjectives and expressions that Charlotte uses to describe Alexander's appearance and personality? Now, Belen, what did you write down in here? What are the adjectives and expressions that she uses?
He was extrovert and funny, and
Extrovert, funny.
and very good sense of humor.
Okay, he has very good sense of humor. Thank you. ¿Alguien tiene alguna otra expresión o adjetivo? Any other word, Jose?
He was tall and dark and quite good looking.
Quite good looking. Very good. Aquí tenemos esta palabra quite. Quite significa bastante, bastante atractivo. Quite good looking, if we're talking about Alexander. Now, for number four, Brazy, what does Charlotte decide in the end? What was her decision at the end?
Que ella va a elegir el hombre con quien va a salir la próxima vez. O sea, we chose the that.
Yeah, she will choose the man. Podemos decir herself, que significa ella misma. Okay, ella escogerá al hombre, if we talk like that, herself, ella misma. Porque aquí dice myself, porque ella está hablando de sí mismo, pero si hablamos de ella, decimos herself. Very good, Brazy. And finally, we have Genesis. This is your opinion. Do you agree with Charlotte? Do you think she's right? Yeah, but why? Why do you think she's right? Yeah, Genesis, why? ¿Por qué estás de acuerdo? Why do you agree with Charlotte?
Oh, okay. Because Charlotte like Oliver.
Yeah, but at the end she says that she doesn't like Oliver and she doesn't like Alexander. She says that she's going to choose another man by herself. So, ninguno de los dos le gustaron al final. Ella dice que va a elegir uno ella misma. So, do you agree with her? The question is why? Now, let's listen to Piedad. Piedad, do you agree with Charlotte?
Yes, I do.
Why?
Because it's better met a partner for my own.
Yeah, on my own. Very good. Yeah, on my own. Ya lo había puesto en el chat. Significa por mi cuenta. On my own. O también pueden decir by myself, como dice aquí Charlotte. Very good. Now, is everything clear about this task? Si vamos entendiendo todo acerca de Charlotte? Yeah, because remember that Charlotte is the main character in our unit. Okay, guys, so we are going to move. Quienes no han subido la actividad, recuerden que deben estar al día. Hay ciertas carpetas donde ahí está la actividad 9, 12, and this is activity number 16. So please upload them so that I can check them. Okay, guys.
Main character is protagonista.
Personaje principal, yeah. Main character. Protagonista. Very good. Okay, so we are gonna start working on Moodle, and we are going to work on the workbook. Now, let me remember that we are on Unit 1B. This is Unit 1B, and we have the workbook. So let's open Moodle, and we are going to start working on the workbook in the section vocabulary. Yeah, the vocabulary section. Las tres de grammar ya las hicimos. We are doing vocabulary describing people. Now, the first activity is complete the sentences. Now, you have these sentences that you have to complete with the rest of the words. Now, for example, let's read the first one. Jairo, can you please read sentence number 1? Does your boyfriend? Jairo, can you read sentence number 1 or question number 1?
Un ratito, profe, un ratito, ¿qué?
Okay, Jose, can you help us please read number 1?
Yes. Does your boyfriend have brown eyes or blue eyes?
Very good. So, as you can see, brown, la primera letra ya estaba, la hemos completado con el resto. Brown eyes. And same for blue. What you have to do is to complete. Ya ponen el resto de la palabra. Por ejemplo, supongamos que la palabra es, I don't know, handsome. Supongamos que ya está la H. Entonces ustedes completan con el resto de la palabra. Handsome. ¿Ok? Ya no poniendo la palabra completa, sino lo que hace falta. That's what you have to do. And where can you find this vocabulary? This is about personal appearance. Okay, we have, for example, brown eyes, we have blue eyes, hair, etc. Okay, so let me find the slides again. Yeah, this is one of the slides, and this is another one of the slides. Okay, here are some of the slides that we checked last week about physical appearance, so you can take them as reference. here we have some vocabulary about physical descriptions. Now, based on that, you are going to do this exercise. Okay, so I repeat, where can you find it? On the workbook section, you have vocabulary describing people, and exercise 2A, complete the sentences, which is this one. I will send it to the chat so that you know which one it is. Okay, guys, do you have any questions about this exercise? Is it clear? Yeah, okay. We're going to have 5 minutes for this activity, and then we'll check. 5 minutes, please. Okay, guys, so we are going to check. Now, Genesis, can you please read number 2? Tanya's dad.
Okay, Daniel's dad does have any hair. He's... Ay, esa fallé.
Yeah. Sí, cuando alguien no tiene pelo, ¿cómo se dice?
Oh, okay, bald.
Bald, very good. So Tanya's dad doesn't have any hair, so that means that he's bald, very good. Belén, number 3, please. My best friend.
My best friend, her isn't straight hair.
Isn't straight, solo hasta ahí. Isn't straight,
It's
curly, very good. Okay, ¿qué tipo de cabello era straight?
Liso.
Exactly. ¿Y curly?
churón.
Yeah, rizado, curly, very good. Now, Brazy, number 4, please. Andy doesn't.
En esa fallé.
Yeah, but read it. Read it y ahí la hacemos juntos. Andy doesn't. Ya, toda la oración. Andy doesn't.
Andy Dancer es
Shave. Shave.
shave.
He has
He,
a
beard,
beard. And a
mm,
mustache.
mustache.
Very good. Okay, what is a beard? Get a beard for everyone. What is beard?
Barba.
Barba.
Cabello.
Very good. And mustache, what is mustache?
Bigote.
El bigote. Very good. Beard, barba, and mustache, bigote. Very good. Jose, number 5, please. You aren't.
I don't know.
Okay. Well, I'll tell you the answer. You aren't fat. Continue.
Okay, that's for me. You aren't fat at all. I think you are quite slow.
Slim. Slim. Okay, recuerden, slim es cuando
Slim.
alguien es
Slim.
esbelto. Yeah. Okay. So le dice, you aren't fat at all. I think you're quite slim. Recuerden la palabra quite significa bastante. You're quite slim. Very good. Susan, please, number 6. When Jake was young.
When Jake was young, he was very thin,
Yeah.
but now he's bit overweight.
Overweight. Very good.
Overweight.
He was very thin. Él era muy flaco, but now he's a bit. Un poquito. A bit. A little overweight. Okay. Un poquito overweight. You know, when you're a little bit fat, a little bit overweight. And number 7, Piedad, do you have the answer for number 7?
I don't have. And my hair isn't brown, it's red.
Yeah.
And I'm not short. I'm no tengo la respuesta.
Ok. Recuerden, cuando alguien no es ni alto ni bajo, decimos que es de estatura media. Ok. Habíamos visto la palabra average height, que era estatura promedio. Average height. Y estatura media decimos medium height. Okay. Anyway, let's check. And let's make sure that it is all correct. And yeah, everything is correct. Now, make sure that you have the same words. Okay, vamos recapitulando las palabras claves. ¿Qué era bold? What is bold? Calvo o calva. Okay, remember that some women also, some women don't have hair either. Okay, cuando hablamos de cabello, ¿qué es straight hair?
Liso. Cabello liso.
Liso. Very good. And what is curly?
Cabello ondulado.
Rizado. Para
No,
ondulado decíamos wavy. Yeah, es mínima la diferencia. Rizado es cuando tienen los churros y wavy cuando hay ondas. That's ondulado. Very good. Get a beard. What is beard?
Barba.
Barba. Very good. And what is mustache?
Bigote.
Mustache. Tenemos bigote. Very good. Vayan anotando these words because these are key for describing a person. Now, what is the meaning of fat or overweight?
Gordo, pasado de peso.
Yeah, gordo o pasado de peso. Porque estas palabras sometimes are a little bit offensive. And what is slim?
Delgado.
Yeah, now with a good shape. Esbelto, we say for slim. Very good. And finally, we have medium height, que es estatura media. So you're not short, you're not tall, you're medium height. Entonces, vocabulario ya lo vimos cuando vimos physical appearance. So you can check the slides again so that you remember all of these words. Okay. Now, let's continue with the next activity. Let me just scroll down. Okay, we're in here. Now, after activity 2A, we're going to do activity 2B. So we have activity 2A, and then we have activity 2B. You have matched the questions with the answers. Okay. We have some questions in here, and we have some answers. So what you have to do is to read the questions, and you have to choose the correct answer. Okay. So remember, there are some questions about physical appearance, and there are some others for personality. Okay, let's do the first one together. Now, Brazy, can you please read question number 1?
What did you look like when you were a child?
Yeah, what did you look like when you were a child? Esto nos hace recordar las preguntas con like. Okay, les voy a volver a compartir voy a hacer una recapitulación muy rápida de las preguntas que utilizan like. Okay, Todo esto ya lo vimos la semana pasada. This is just a review of what we have already checked. Habíamos dicho que la palabra like significa gustar. Okay, si yo les pregunto, por ejemplo, what do you like? Or what ice cream do you like? Or what food do you like? Les estoy preguntando qué les gusta. About hobbies, interests, or tastes. Pero si yo le agrego la palabra look like, ya estoy preguntando sobre apariencia. ¿Cómo es esa persona? What does, for example, your brother look like? Oh, he is tall. He has short hair. He is short, or he has blue eyes. He has a small nose. Everything that is related to the appearance is look like. Y cuando tenemos el verbo to be, por ejemplo, aquí tenemos is, what is it like? What are you like? What am I like? Estamos hablando de personal features o de personality. Si les pregunto, por ejemplo, what is your mother like? Entonces les estoy preguntando cómo es su mamá en cuestión de personalidad. Okay. She is funny, she is extrovert, she is generous, she is caring, she's warm. Everything that is related to personality is with the verb be plus the word like. Les vuelvo a compartir esta presentación. Check it. And then based on this, you are going to answer the questions in here. Entonces, si tenemos, what did you look like when you were a child? Tenemos varias opciones. He's very kind, she's very clever, she's tall, he has short hair, I had short curly hair, and I was very talkative and a bit lazy. Si la pregunta dice look like, ya sé que tengo que fijarme en appearance, okay? So what is the correct answer in here? What do you think?
She's very clever and quick extrovert.
Could be, but la pregunta dice, what did you look like? Entonces me preguntan a mí, ¿con qué respondo?
Oh, I was very talking and a bit lazy.
Could be, pero la pregunta dice look like, entonces es apariencia, it's appearance. What is the correct answer?
Really hard. I was forward.
Ajá. Who has the answer? Tenemos dos opciones. Ya dijimos que la pregunta es con you, respondo con I. I had short curly hair or I was very talkative. Which of the two is the correct one?
He has short dark hair and a mustache.
The question is
Oh
what-
no, I have
Yeah.
another question in the first one.
Yeah.
What did you look like when we were a child?
What is the correct answer?
I had
Short.
short curly hair and I was overweight.
Very good. Recuerden, cuando es look like, hablamos de apariencia. Entonces la respuesta dice, yo tenía cabello corto y estaba pasadito de peso. Entonces, that is the correct answer because we're talking about appearance. Okay? So you need to take that into account. Now, we are going to have 5 minutes for answering these questions. Recuerden que si no conocen una palabra, lo ideal es que la busquen en el diccionario or you can ask me. Okay, this is a dictionary that I always use. Please do not use a translator. No usen el traductor because it doesn't know the context. Now, do you understand this activity? Yeah, okay. We have 5 minutes to answer. Okay, guys, so we are going to check. We have the next one. What's George like? Aquí tenemos el verbo to be, que es el what's, la S, que es the is, and the verb like, and the word like, sorry. So that means that we're going to talk about personality. Now, Genesis, what is the answer for number 2? If we're talking about personality, what's George like?
Okay, he's very keen, he's hardworking.
Very good. He's very kind, él es muy amable, and quite hardworking, y bastante trabajador. Okay, quite hardworking. Belén, the next one. What does your sister look like? If we say look, we're talking about appearance.
She is tall and slim with long blonde hair.
Very good. She's tall and slim with long blonde hair. Thank you. Jose, the next one. What does your husband look like?
Sorry, mister.
What does
Yes.
your husband look like?
He has short dark hair and mustache.
Very good. He has short dark hair and a mustache. Okay, so we have look like, so we're talking about appearance. Brazy, the next one. What's your girlfriend like? We have the verb be, so it is about personality.
Yeah. She's tall and slim with long. It's long or long.
Long, but we're talking about personality.
Long blonde hair.
Yeah. Esa ya está acá arriba, Brazy, porque es de appearance. Aquí estamos hablando de personalidad, personality. So what is,
Entonces, moment, que sí la tengo yo, pero no la encuentro.
okay,
Yeah, she's very clever and
white.
quite extroverted.
Very good. She's very clever. Ella es muy lista, muy inteligente, and quite extrovert. Very good. And finally, Susan, the last one. What were you like when you were at school? Okay, no, Susan is here. Susan, the last one, please.
I was very talkative and a bit lazy.
Very good. I was very talkative and a bit lazy. ¿Qué significa talkative? Ya lo hemos visto. What is talkative? How is a talkative person? What is talkative? Viene de la palabra talk, que significa hablar. Entonces, ¿qué es talkative?
Es como hablador.
Yeah,
Habladora.
parlanchín, hablador. A person who talks a lot. Like I'm with my friends and I'm talking and talking and talking. I don't stop talking. That is a talkative person. And we have the last one, the last word, which is lazy. What is the meaning of lazy?
Como relajada,
Mhm.
vaga.
Exactly. That is also, yeah, that is the actual translation. Okay. Remember that all of this is about personality and about appearance. Okay. So we are going to finish the vocabulary section with the part that says complete the opposites. Okay. So we have in here some words. Recuerden que trabajamos en Google Drive de esto de aquí, de los adjetivos, incluso los buscaron en el diccionario. Okay, so take that into account, please. Déjenme ver qué actividad era. It was activity number, this is not it. Give me 1 second. Personality adjectives. It was activity number 12. Okay, so in here we have friendly, talkative. We already did this. So what you are going to do is to write the opposites. Van a escribir el opuesto, okay? So based on that, on activity number 12, you are going to include the opposite. Now, first, you are going to listen to me and you are going to repeat about these opposites. Now, listen and repeat after me. Talkative, shy, generous, friendly, hardworking, kind, serious, stupid. Dense cuenta como la L de talkative no se pronuncia. No decimos talkative, no, talkative. Shy. Y esta palabra se pronuncia kind. Y aquí significa amable. You already know that. Okay, so based on these adjectives, you are going to complete the opposites. Recuerden no poner punto final because it's already written in here. Now, do you guys understand this activity? Is this clear for you?
Yes.
Yeah, okay. So we're going to have 5 minutes. Remember that you can take a look at activity number 12 and you can find them there. Okay, guys. So we are going to have to write the first opposite. What is the opposite for talkative for everyone?
Quiet.
Quiet. Very good. For shy,
Extrovert.
Robert.
very good. For generous,
In.
for generous,
Mean.
mean. Very good. Mean. Recuerden que en este contexto, mean significa mezquino. And it's different from, it's the opposite for generous. Friendly
Unfriendly.
Unfriendly.
and friendly. Very good. Hardworking,
Lazy.
Lazy.
lazy. Kind,
Unkind.
unkind. Very good. Serious,
Funny.
funny, and stupid.
Clever.
Clever.
Okay, we're gonna check to make sure that everything is correct. And yes, everything is correct. Actually, not the last one. Why not? Let me check. Well, actually, for the last one, la base de datos dice que es intelligent, but you can write clever. So remember that you have two attempts. Lo pueden volver a hacer. Recuerden que tienen 2 intentos. And in the last one, you write intelligent, which is a synonym for clever. You can also say smart, but the answer says that it is intelligent. Okay, now, do you have any questions about this? Or is everything clear about this? Okay, now we're going to move to another section, and this is about pronunciation. Now, remember that in English, okay, let me stop sharing. Let me share again. Remember that in English we have different sounds. En inglés hay sonidos que no existen en español. En español solo tenemos una sola S. Decimos, al menos en Latinoamérica solo usamos una S, decimos casa, decimos zapato. It's always S. But in English, we have different sounds. Tenemos un sonido de S y un sonido que es como Z, como un sonido de abeja. And we're going to take a look at that. This is pronunciation. Como estamos viendo las terceras personas, cuando le aumentamos S o le aumentamos ES, los sonidos cambian. Okay? Now, let's take a look at this. Si la palabra termina en ES, for example, races, buses, boxes, la última S es un sonido Z. Lo estoy exagerando un poco, pero no es una S normal, sino que es una S un poco sonora. Okay, we say races, buses, boxes. No sé si escuchan la Z final. Prizes, kisses, watches, dishes, changes. Now, you're gonna listen to me, and you're going to try to repeat or to replicate the sound, the final sound for this part, okay? You are going to repeat. Remember that you don't have to turn your microphone on, but you need to repeat because I'm watching you through the camera. Now, let's listen and repeat. Races, buses, boxes, prizes, kisses, watches, dishes, changes. Okay, now, Belén, can you please read all of the words that we have in here? Tratando de hacer la última S así, zzz, races.
Races, buses, boxes, prices, kisses, watches, dishes, and chains.
Changes.
Changes.
Changes, very good. Una de las características de la ES final es que si anterior hay una consonante, como por ejemplo aquí, races, buses, la última E se pronuncia, ¿ok? Por eso decimos races, se aumenta una sílaba. Buses, boxes, etc. Now, Alison, can you repeat all of the words? Races, buses, boxes, etc.
Races, boxes, prices, kisses, watches, dishes, changes,
Changes.
changes.
Very good. Changes. Ok. Y lo mismo sucede cuando las palabras terminan en estas letras que tenemos aquí. It can be B, D, etc. Este sonido de S es el que les acabo de decir, que es Z. Decimos crabs, words, bags, falls, dreams, fans, sings, wears, and gloves. Okay, now listen to me and repeat. Now we are checking at the third set of words. Okay, these ones. Listen and repeat after me. Crabs, words, bags, falls, dreams, fans, sings, wears, and gloves. Jose, can you please repeat these words?
Yes. Crabs, words, bags, falls, dreams, fans, sings, wears, and gloves.
Gloves. Escuchen cómo es el sonido un poco zzz, gloves, wears. So that's why when you're listening to a person who's speaking English, sometimes you hear that sound. You say, for example, sometimes. The last S is zzz, sometimes. The same happens with crabs, words, etc. Now, Piedad, can you please read the same words that Jose read?
Crabs, words, bags, falls, dreams, fans, sings, wears, gloves.
And gloves, very good. Y este grupo de palabras que tenemos aquí, que terminan en estas consonantes, la S es normal, como en español. Slips, books, hats, cliffs, laughs, and graphs. Okay, listen and repeat after me. Slips, books, my God. Books, hats, cliffs, laughs, and graphs. Okay, so Genesis, can you please read these words?
The slips, books, cup, lips, clouds, crabs.
And graphs. Brazy, can you repeat those words? Slips, books, etc.
Sleeps, books, heads,
Cliffs,
lips,
laughs,
grabs.
graphs. Very good. Graphs. Y finalmente tenemos las palabras que terminan en vocal. Recuerden que en inglés la Y se considera sonido de vocal. Esta S final también es una Z. Por eso decimos plays, sees, tries, follows, and continues. No. Okay. Now, do you understand? ¿Sí escuchan la diferencia entre las dos S? Yeah. Una es Z y la otra es el sonido normal that we have in Spanish. Okay, why is this important? We are going to do some exercises about this. And for that, we are going to work on Google Drive first. And we have activity number 17. I will share the document with you. And as usual, you are going to download it and then you will have to upload it in your Google Drive folder. Okay, so this is activity number 17. And let me explain it. Okay, so first, we are going to transform these verbs. tenemos los verbos en primera persona, por ejemplo, you cook, que significa tú cocinas. Ahora yo quiero decir ella cocina. Entonces tenemos que agregarle, recuerden que en presente se le agrega S o ES, o cambiamos la Y a I latina y aumentamos S, you know the rules, okay? So you need to transform those verbs in third person. Y luego, al final, usando las mismas reglas, vamos a transformar estos nouns in plural, okay? Son las mismas reglas del cuando tenemos verbos in simple present for creating plurals. Okay, so I will share this document with you and we are going to have, let me check the time, 5 minutes in order to do it. And this is activity number 17. Activity 17. A medida que lo vayan haciendo, vayan pronunciando y recordando si es S o es Z. For example, I choose and he chooses. Okay, I choose, he chooses. You cook, she cooks. So pay attention to the pronunciation, which is the main topic in this part. Now, do you understand this activity? Yeah? Okay. So we'll have 5 minutes and then we'll check. Okay, guys, so we're gonna check. Okay, I'm going to say the verb in the person that is on the left, and you're going to tell me in third person. Okay, for everyone, please. I choose. You tell me.
He chooses.
He chooses. He chooses. Very good. Recuerden, si hay una consonante antes de la ES, aumentamos la sílaba y la pronunciamos. He chooses. Very good. You cook.
She
She
cooks.
cooks.
She cooks. Very good. We go.
It goes.
It goes. Very good. Aquí no pronunciamos la E porque anterior a la ES hay una vocal. Por eso decimos it goes. No se aumenta sílaba al pronunciar. They live.
He
He
leaves.
lives.
He lives.
I stop.
It
It
stops.
stops.
It stops. You teach.
She
She
teaches.
teaches.
She teaches. Very good. She teaches. We fix.
He
He
fixes.
fixes.
He fixes. They play.
She
They-
plays.
She
Plays.
plays.
She plays. I carry.
He
He
carries.
carries.
He carries. No pronunciamos la E porque antes la ES hay una vocal. He carries. He carries. You cry.
She cries.
You cry.
She cries. Very good. Now, what about the plurals? I'm going to say the plural and you're going to tell me, I'm going to say, sorry, the singular, and you're going to tell me the plural. Boy,
Boys.
Boys.
boys. Class,
Glasses.
Glasses.
classes. Very good. Aquí pronunciamos la ES porque antes de la ES hay una consonante. Entonces eso hace que se aumente una sílaba al pronunciar. Classes. Dates,
Dates.
Dates.
dates. Friend,
Friends.
Friends.
friends. Language.
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 ¿Qué dijimos de la ES?
Languages.
Languages. Very good. Porque antes de la ES tenemos la G, que es una consonante. Entonces se aumenta una sílaba. Languages. Lo mismo como clases. Parent.
Parents.
Parents.
Kid.
Kids.
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 Kiss.
Kisses.
Kisses.
Kisses. Very good. Otra vez la ES. Tenemos una consonante anterior. Box.
Boxes.
Boxes.
Boxes. Very good. And glass.
Glasses.
Glasses.
Glasses. Very good. Okay. So, very, very good. Now, is everything clear about this? Okay. Ya sabemos que cuando aumentamos ES, si antes hay una consonante, yo debo pronunciar esa ES, como en classes, watches, fixes, boxes, etc. That is very important because that's the only way that we're going to know that it's plural. If I don't pronounce it, I cannot know that it's plural. Okay, guys, so we're going to be working again on Moodle. Open your workbook, please, on the Moodle platform. And remember that we're in Unit 1B. Estamos en la unidad 1B. And we have pronunciation. Open this first exercise. Listen and choose the verb with a different sound. So what are you going to do? You are going to listen.
File 1B. Pronunciation A and B. 1. Snake. S. Works. Laughs. Watches.
Ok, aquí tienen que escoger si el sonido de estas tres palabras es igual o diferente. Escogen la palabra que tenga el sonido diferente al que está aquí. Snake es un sonido de S normal. Entonces deben escoger si loves, works or watches es el sonido diferente. Okay, so you're going to listen and then we're going to check. Puede ser el sonido de S, de Z, o puede ser el sonido de ES. Okay, so we're going to be in silence for 5 minutes and then we'll check. Now, first of all, do you understand this activity? Yeah. Okay, so we'll be in silence because you need to listen. Hey guys, so we are going to check. For number one, what is the different sound for snake? Laughs, works, or watches? Yeah, okay, let me open your microphones. Okay, now, what is the correct answer for number one? What is different?
Watches.
Watches, very good, porque el sonido is, watches. For number two, lives, drinks, or thinks?
Lips.
Lips.
Lives, very good, porque el sonido aquí es z. Cambio el de arriba es snake. For zebra, knows, likes, or reigns?
Likes.
Likes, very good. Again, for zebra, runs, starts, or goes?
Go.
Mhm.
Starts.
Starts, very good. Listen, runs, starts, and goes. So it is starts. Now for is, leaves, dresses, or washes?
Lives.
Lives.
Very good. For is again, misses, cooks, or teaches?
Cooks.
This is
Very good. Okay, we're gonna check anyway to make sure that it is correct. And yeah, everything is correct. Now, la siguiente actividad que tenemos en pronunciation tiene que ver con stress. ¿Recuerdan lo que era stress? ¿Qué era stress? What is stress? ¿Quién recuerda?
Era el sonido de una...
Acento.
Yeah, el acento, la mayor fuerza de voz, la sílaba más importante, that is stress. Entonces recuerden que en inglés, al igual que en español, siempre hay una sílaba que está más acentuada. Por ejemplo, si digo happy, the stress word, the stress syllable is ha. Porque digo happy, no digo happy, digo happy. For example, in continent, continent. So that is stress. So this exercise, este ejercicio va a quedar como deber, lo van a realizar hasta el día lunes. Es el que está más abajito de el que acabamos de hacer. Tienen un audio.
File 1B. Pronunciation D. 1. Talkative.
Por ejemplo, in talkative. Ustedes escuchan y eligen cuál es la sílaba que tiene distress o la mayor fuerza de voz. ¿Será talk? ¿Será a? ¿O será tive? What do you think? If I say talkative. Talkative.
Talk.
Talk, very good. So talk es la palabra, la sílaba que tiene el stress. So that's what you have to do for these 9 exercises, and you have the audio. So that is the homework that you have. Remember that tomorrow we have classes at 6. Mañana tenemos clases a las 6. And remember to finish the activities that are in the homework section. Now, do you have any questions before finishing the class?
no. It's
Is everything clear?
yes.
Okay.
Teacher,
Yes.
ayer a mí se me fue la luz y por eso no pude seguir en la clase. Pero vi que estaban haciendo unos workbooks, o sea, en el Word, sobre partner.
Ajá.
¿Cómo es mi caso?
Fue una actividad en parejas, entonces descargas el archivo, está ahí en la sección de Welcome y lo haces respondiendo sobre ti misma.
Okay.
Yeah, so that's what you have to do. Okay, guys, so see you tomorrow at 6. Please be on time and be participating during the whole class because that is also great. Thank you very much and see you tomorrow at 6. Have a very good night. Bye,
Thank you,
guys.
teacher.
See you.
Bye.
Bye, teacher.
Bye.